SHAFC fans react. I'm Shaun Middleton, and today, after the 3-2 defeat against Fulham in the FA Cup, the attention turns back to the league. It's Sunderland versus Reading. It's been a very, very frustrating game, but Sunderland have scored in, I think, the 84th or 85th minute. Patrick Roberts pinched the ball in the box and put it in the bottom corner, and Sunderland lead. A result which takes Sunderland up to 7th, I believe, because Millwall are winning 2-0. If Millwall were getting beat, we could have sneaked into 6th. Could you please like, share and subscribe to our channel? I very much appreciate it. Stay safe and bye for now. Take care. Evan, David on SHAFC fans react. Lads, a late goal by Patrick Roberts gives Sunderland the valuable 3 points.
I mean, I tell you what, like it was a slow one, wasn't it?
It was. It was
I said to him, I was like, he went to me, he was going to 0-0 draw this. I was scared. It's one of them games where if someone nicks a goal, that's it. It's going to be them. It's a winner, isn't it?
I mean, the chances we had, the 3 prior was, I think it was Mitchell had one for the volley, but he chested it, didn't come down. And the third one, Geldart was through on goal. You're thinking, it's going to be one of them. And
do you know what it is? It was one of them games where we had a lot of youth in the squad. I think they had a lot of experience in the squad. I think they had too much of too many journeymen. Do you know what I mean? We had too many young lads. It was just really slow. All we had to do was get the ball moving a bit quicker. You know what I mean? It was there for us. You know what I mean? But we're missing our key strikers, aren't we?
I mean, Bush's a huge miss, isn't he?
It's hard for Geldart to get going because he's in a squad full of youngins. I mean, at Leeds, I scored against Chelsea in that, but for him to really sort of make his mark in Sunderland, I think, you know what I mean? He needs a bit more from the team, a bit more service, you know what I mean? Yeah.
What's the positives at the game this afternoon, Paul?
1-0.
The goal, the 1-0, the 3 points.
It's a long time coming, and I was thinking to myself, we deserve the 1-0.
Yeah.
I think we deserved it, but I didn't think we were going to get it.
Yeah, I didn't think we were. I didn't think we were. I must admit.
Mowbray's changes, he kind of complained. I mean, I thought the yellow coming off was a weird one, but I tell you what, you kind of complain. It's one of them, you live and die by decisions, innit? He's made a few subs, and it's fucking.
I didn't really want Mowbray to come.
It's fucking paid off.
I didn't want him to come.
I was the same.
I cannot argue.
He's kind of fault him, really. He's done way better than what I expected. Way better.
He's done a really good job.
That was the argument.
Under some thinking circumstances, because we've lost strikers, we've
lost this, injuries as well.
And he's done a good job.
He has.
I think the argument when he came in was like, he's worked with young teams before and that, and I think people, the jury was still out and that, being a barrel lad and that. But look, he's professional. He's took these lads on, and he's made the best of what he can.
He's a lovely bloke, and he likes the Jaffa cake too.
He does he does the Jaffa cake, he does
the fans have took him to art now.
There's a couple of songs out with him now, aren't there?
I think they have.
No matter what happens with us, right, with him, no matter how it ends, obviously,
he's done his best.
I know, that's it.
Obviously, name manage lasts forever, right? No matter what happens, I think we'll all see he's made a fucking good go. He's done his best for the team.
You're absolutely spot on,
you know what I mean? So
absolutely spot on. And I mean, my words. I love the bloke. I think he's a lovely bloke. I didn't think he was going to do this.
I didn't. I said I was. I'm surprised we brought him in.
We weren't happy. At the time, we were in America at the time, and we weren't happy.
We were scratching our heads. We were thinking, why?
He has.
I'm one, as he says, I'm one of them who was like, I can't see it working out, but look. He's proved us all wrong. He's had an excellent job.
He's had a rough run as well.
He has. I mean, he's had loads of injuries. You know what I mean? He's still picking the points up.
He's still doing it.
So, who would you see a stopper for him? I mean, I think there was a couple of decent players. I think Mark played well at the team, but
it's just that finish.
The finish. A bit of quality.
I think we're struggling in the middle of the park with Evans.
We pass too much, and we should take that chance, take a shot. We're just too busy passing.
I think we're struggling in the middle of the park with Evans. I mean, we've got Dan Neil in there, Michu, and they're both good footballers. But we need a ball winner, someone who's going to win the ball back.
We miss his presence, don't we? He calms it down,
but you know what I mean? I think Roberts, he's brilliant, isn't he? I've struggled to see how he hasn't managed to stick a club because he's such a good player.
He's skillful as out, and he's
fucking brilliant. I mean, he was a top player last season. You see, he was struggling to really find his feet. I mean, could get in the squad. Now certain players playing really well, but I think you look at on the ball, man. He's excellent.
He's so exceptional.
Good, he's so good.
Yeah, come on, I mean, we're 7th now.
That's all, look. That's all, bro. And we are the we are the lion. Football to football. No one has it. Come on. If we had a striker, I think we'll get the playoffs, but I think we'll struggle to get playoffs.
It's just injury. It depends if we've got any more
I
injuries.
think it's we haven't got the striker to go there.
Do you think that's what it is?
I think, like,
if we had one, we'll be there.
if you'd ask 90% of Sunderland fans at the start of the season, what would you target? Would say, look, we don't want to be in a relegation battle. We want to be safe. We're about 5 10 games to go.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? At the minute,
yeah.
we're looking up thinking, yeah, we'll come out. I mean, let's be honest.
Do you think? I mean, this might be a stupid question, and I just want to get away. Does the board? Do they actually want to go up this season? A lot of people are saying they're not sure if the board actually want to go. I think that's a very silly. I think it's a very silly thing.
I've got Billy, that owner, who's got the money. If we did go up, but the problem is we've lost our striker. I think we were thinking we could get the playoffs, and we had a chance, but we're losing Stewart. I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think we'll get there this season. Next season, maybe.
With me, I think with the current model, the way the club's built at the minute, I think if we go up, if we get a shot at playoffs, we'll open arms and we'll get the playoff final. We'll all get down on our numbers, but I think we haven't got enough depth and experience in the squad. Yeah. And I think the way we were set up, like where Speakman's got us set up in the board and that, I think this season's too soon. I think if it goes wrong,
you take it though, wouldn't you? 150 million off Sky. You've got to take it if there's a chance, aren't you?
But it's the memories of when we were relegated back to back. It's like, do you want to go?
I know.
And then you've got to spend a lot of money to really establish yourself in that league.
Yeah.
I think we've won the lottery already. Like doing as well as we've done. I think we've won the lottery already, doing what we've done in this league already. Do you know what I mean? Like,
do you think we've overexceeded? If we finish in the playoffs, do you believe that we've overexceeded this season?
Well and truly
overachieved. I said at the start of the season, keep on finishing the top 6. But
if we get in the playoffs, there's enough for going up this season.
I mean, you never say never, but I think if we get in the top 6, I think we've overachieved. And I think if we if we get top 6, for example, and we don't go up,
I'd be happy to go to Wembley and we're not succeed.
If we get knocked out in the season,
I would be happy with that.
If we get knocked out in the season, see what we do make it. We have an exceptional end of the season. We get all players back. We finish strong. I think if we finish top 6 and we don't go up, you don't end up and say, look, I'm having a hell of a go of it, for our first season back in the Championship.
Well, lads, I've kept you longer than what you're saying. Just quickly, star performance from you both. It's been a good. I enjoyed the interview.
I think it's a good team performance. I kind of picked the start.
It was solid, but
good.
Roberts for the goal.
It was good effort from the team, but I think
I kind of picked one out.
A couple of individual moments in the game for Roberts, and obviously the finish as well. He took his goal well.
Did well.
Right, thanks, lads. Have a good night, lads. Take care of yourselves. Right, thanks, lads. Jack and Lee are on SHAUN Fans React, lads. Happy vibes on your side, Sunderland. Leave it late, but better late than never. 1-0 to Sunderland.
Definitely better late than never. It was a boring game until the goal went in, and when the goal went in, it was like lightning. But it was the same as the other week when we played Fulham. Went 3-1 down, everybody left. I'll be the first to say we went a few rows back, and then when I said, we'll stop, and then that other goal went in, and that was it. Then we were sitting there, we're banging the seats, but we all know we're ready to go. And then, like, when you see it, and you think they're 7th in the Premier League, we've come here today and give them what for? The lads ain't a million miles away from the Premier League.
Book your hotels.
You heard it first, and you heard it from him. Book your hotels. The lads are 23. I don't care what you say. not a million miles away from the Premier League. We're not
a million miles away. Definitely. I mean, we're 7th. I'm sure we're 7th at the minute. I think. 7th.
Well, you think? I said if he gets one player in, like I don't know, like Terry Sheringham when we went Portsmouth, that's all they need. One player with a bit of experience to spread it, like Pritchard. How much he changed the game. So I'm telling you, that's all we need. That little spark. I'm telling you, we're there.
I think you get it wrong off your lads.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
We played well, didn't we?
Right, how do you think we played, pal?
Good.
Where do you think we'll finish in the league?
We'll probably finish 8th.
You think we'll finish 8th? Just outside the playoffs? Will you be happy with that?
Yeah.
You'll take us and then next season go for next season?
Yeah, my dad says he'll be happy.
Yeah?
We will, definitely be happy with 8th, man. Do you know what I mean? Come straight out of the Championship, more. Don't tell me wrong. What do we say? We're setting the Championship alive.
Yeah,
I think you're getting it wrong when you leave.
Yeah, we're setting the Championship alive.
We are setting the Championship alive, man. It's that time. We had our charm.
Star performers before you go.
Go on.
Star performer.
Our best player is probably Roberts or
Patty Roberts.
Ballard.
Ballard?
Yeah, Ballard.
Yeah, Ballard.
Yeah, Ballard.
Come and hit the top 6 though, quickly. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, easy.
I think-
Fancy time. What were you
I
gonna
think
say?
we'll scrape it off.
You think
our
we'll
teeth.
scrape it off?
Yeah.
Yeah? I think we'll do it.
Yeah.
You do it? And you like Tony Mowbray?
Yeah, Tony Murray.
Cheers, time, Paul. Cheers, lads. Enjoy your night, alright? Take care, Brandon and Liam on SHAUN Fans React. Lads, late show for Sunderland. Steals the 3 points. Wasn't a very good game, but who cares? We won the game.
Did you miss that one again? Did you miss it again?
I always miss the goals. Always do. When I come out,
Yeah.
I pray that we'll score.
Just come out every game. Sean. Come out every
Come on,
game.
Charlie.
Aye.
You talked through the goal. I did quickly see it on the screen. I was walking out, but
Aye. Patty Roberts down the right hand side.
pinched the ball, didn't he, for defenders? That
Aye,
right?
him and Trey Hume, I think, played a 1-2, ran down the right, played it past the defender, cut across the box, smashed it in.
I've just looked at the tables. I think we're 7th. We're a
Aye.
point off 6th. I mean, it's all play for. We've got no distractions now, and
Exactly.
the cups,
Straight
out
over
the
to
cups
the
now.
Prem.
You think we'll nick that 6th place?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah?
Easy. Yeah, straight through the playoffs, get me there.
What do you think of Joe Gelder? He's got a big shoes to fill with Russ Stewart being out. How do you think he's doing today?
He's had a big job coming in. He's struggled a bit, but just needs to hit the ground running. Once he
He
gets
made a
that
couple of
first
good
goal,
runs, didn't he? He should have hit the target.
if he gets that first goal, I reckon he'll
think it's-
get his
get a few.
confidence in that. Aye.
I mean, what was it looked like we're sloppy in possession today. Passes were a little bit off. What was the positives for you out of the game to the end? We won the game, kept a clean sheet. What was the positives for you?
Just kept defence is solid, like
Aye.
Ballard and Bart at the back.
They didn't. Do you think they come for the point? They didn't look like they even wanted to win that game, did they? Let's be honest.
Wasting time the full first half.
Yeah.
Sick of it happening. Referees just let it happen and all. No yellow cards on out. So.
Yeah.
Aye.
But happy vibes.
Aye, good.
Yeah.
Straight on the next
So
one.
you think we're finishing the top 6?
Aye.
It's wide open.
Aye.
It's very going to be tight. I mean, that's 6 places wide.
Yeah.
Blackburn's on -4 and they're 7th.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? I think we've plus 10 or so 11 now. I could be wrong there, but you know.
Goal losing. If we had Stewart,
Aye. Dave. Bad.
if we had Stewart, 100%, but I think we still can.
Aye.
100%.
Oh, if I'd Stewart, I think
Aye.
we're. That's the thing. It's a massive. He's a massive player for us, isn't he?
Yeah,
We've lost
100%.
him, but
Team fully changes when he's
it
not
does,
in,
doesn't
like,
it? He's changed the whole dynamics. He holds the ball, he grasps for everything, doesn't he?
Aye.
But what's the positives out of the game today?
I think the defence, 3 points.
The 3 points.
Aye.
He's going to enjoy your Saturday nights, a few beers or what?
Aye.
Aye. How are the lads?
How are the lads? Come
Aye.
on.
Right, cheers, lads. Thank you. Have a good night, all right? Take care, lads. Thank you. Sunderland 1.
Reading 0.
Leave it late, Michael, but who gives a...
Flying hoot.
Michael Bowers, it's a pleasure for you to be back on the channel. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Pleasure to see you.
Aye.
And I'm just going to say, Patrick Roberts is one of the sexiest men on the planet.
I thought he was brilliant today, you know. He battled away and he's skillful. He kept on going, didn't he? He kept on going. And do you know what I was saying to the lads? Even when I was leaving, I went, I do this, I leave, and I pray to God we'll get that late goal. And I was going to say it to Kill Watson, because I don't know if you kill on Twitter.
Yeah.
He just sits just down next to us. I was going to say it when we're going to score a late goal. I was just saying in my head.
And what ended up happening?
I was scored a late goal. Yeah.
Do you think we deserve the win? Because I thought we did.
100%, 150% deserve the win. They came for the point. They weren't interested in winning the game. They come for a point. They've been happy with the point. They've tried to frustrate. They play 5 across. I think was it 5? They tried.
Well, it was either like 5 across the back or 5 across like midfield, didn't they?
They were just trying to basically let's get a certain part and then stop us there. And they just tried to, they tried to time wasted a little bit. They didn't really offer. I'm pretty certain they didn't have. Did they have one shot on goal? I'm not sure if they.
Well, they had shots on goal. On target, I'm not sure. But unless there was blocked efforts, because there was a few of those, to be fair. But I agree with you. I think Reading, and this isn't a particular dig at, well, in this case it's a dig at Reading, but in particular, in general, it's not. It's the fact that how many times in the first half were they taking 30 seconds with a throw in?
No, the goalkeeper was cheesing us off that, like. It was
cheesing off.
I'm trying to keep it.
I'm trying to keep it PC.
I'm trying to see.
Trying to keep it PG rated. Don't go to R rated.
I can't bleep it out. I'm editing.
Fine, they were a bunch of beef in time.
No, they were.
If that was their instructions, then that's probably on Paul Instat. But I think that when you look at the amount of times that they time wasted, and again, I take it as a sign of respect that Reading think we're a good side.
Well, Paul Ince obviously thinks we're a good side.
Well, if you look at it the way, we scored beautiful goals against them. If you look at the goal,
I think that's respect from him saying these are a good side. Let's try and stop them.
Which I've got now. Look, hopefully Reading stay up, because obviously they've got their own problems at the minute, and they cannot get to League One. But I think for me, it was so satisfying the amount of times they time wasted, and then to score late on, and then a couple of times Patterson did exactly what Joe Lumley did, which is really funny. In fairness, though, the issue isn't so much that Reading were time wasting; it's the fact the referee kept allowing it to happen.
Yeah.
And this is
Should have been getting the cards out.
This is something I keep banging on about all the time.
Yeah.
If referees have got to get a backbone about this, otherwise this will continue to happen. But I'll not talk about that. I think the first half was quite leggy, if I'm honest. I think
I brought that up a couple of times. What we were missing in the first, I thought we were leggy.
Do you know, for me, it wasn't so much what we were missing. It was the fact. Think of it. We played away at Millwall last week, which is one of the hardest places to go in the Championship. And by the way, this win today makes that point look even better for me.
Good point,
but for me,
Michael.
that point at Millwall is a very good result, because I'm telling you now, teams, even teams above us, will struggle down there. Watford, I think, got beat 3-0 there early in the season.
They were a very physical team and the intimidating ground.
And this is what I mean. It doesn't suit the way. It doesn't accommodate the way we try to play football. So you got to bear in that would have took a lot out of the players. And bearing in mind, that's not including the fact we played on Wednesday night. Against Fulham in a Premier League team in an FA Cup replay.
Could have been.
So for me, I was a little bit. I did think we'd win today, but I did think I wouldn't have been shocked if we didn't win, because of the fact that this is our third game in 8 days,
and we've
had 2 games that have probably took a lot out of the players.
We're going the next 2 weeks.
And the next 2 weeks, you've got Tuesday, Saturday for the next 2 weeks, haven't you?
Yeah.
But to be fair to Mowbray, I was looking a bit questionably when he took Ahmad and Gelhardt off, but now when you look at it,
he's done the right thing.
Well, obviously, I'm trying not to be fickle, but but he's probably looking at it in hindsight, going QPR Tuesday, then Bristol City Saturday, Rotherham after that, Coventry after that.
I thought when he took Ahmed off, I was going, the lad next is like, he's been a bit off the last couple of years, but he's got that bit of quality, he can win a game like that, like that.
To me, the person I would have took off is Clark, and I'm a big fan of Clark, but I think Clark has been a bit
offish.
Although I will give him this, in the second half he put in some very good crosses.
He got down a couple of times
from
the byline,
the left byline. It's just the problem was we weren't having anyone who was getting on the end of them.
What were we missing in the first half, Michael, for you?
A goal. Well, to be fair, I think our final third play was just sloppy. We couldn't get as much rhythm going. That's why I think that's a result of us having exerted a lot of energy in the last 2 games than last week. To be fair though, the team do deserve credit for rising up above that, because the last half an hour in particular, I thought we dominated. Not necessarily in terms. But actually, to be fair, no. At least they had a good chance when the ball goes over to him, and he basically controls it with his foot and goes over. That would have been a great
one
goal.
Chance, and you had
Roberts had one where he hit the bar.
Make sure where he chested it and it just wouldn't come down and volley this.
There was another one where I think a shot. It resulted in a scramble. There was a shot in the penalty area, and I think Joe Lumley might have spilled it, and at least he gets to the right hand side of the 6-yard box, and we just couldn't quite force it in.
I just think it's going to be one of them days which wasn't going to fall.
If I was a defender from Reading's point of view, I would have been furious at the Roberts goal.
It was a mistake, wasn't it, from the defender, wasn't it?
Well, I think that it looked to me because I'm at the other side of the stadium, so it looked like the ball had gone. It looked like the Reading thought the ball had gone out. Roberts regains it because it's closer to you, I think. Oh no, you were out of the stadium.
I was at the ground by then.
But the Roberts regains it and then is allowed to just basically shoot past Lumley, which. If I was Reading, I would have been. If I was Reading, I'd be pretty furious at that. But having said that, fair play to Roberts for staying on his feet and making sure and not giving up the chance.
Did Roberts pinch his pocket with the defender? I think he pinched the ball. Maybe, I think he made a mistake, but he capitalised.
That's just based off one view live in the stadium. I need to look at it back. But in the end, the result was deserved, because we were the team in the last half an hour starting to pin Reading in. Even before you left, you would have noticed that most of the territory was in Reading's third.
We must have a lot of possession.
Every time Reading kept clearing the ball out, Barter Bollard headed it, passed it, got it on the floor again, and kept pinning them in. And eventually the goal was coming, I think. Even though we didn't have chance every 2 minutes, we did enough for me in the end to deserve to win the game.
We definitely deserved to win the game. We had much more chance with all our possession. Yes, we weren't as clinical as the quality in the final third was lacking and wasn't there. I mean, when Gelhardt was played through, when he was still on goal, he should have worked the keeper from there. I think.
He should have, yeah. To be fair, if I'm going to say on the signings, I think Gelhardt looked quite lively. And I think I said last week, again, especially when I said Millwall doesn't accommodate the way Sunderland want to play, that's especially true for Gelhardt. Because imagine he's coming in and going, oh, by the way, Joe, your first game's away at Millwall's one of the physical teams in the league and get in your face. Bye. This game I thought would suit him a lot more, but I think, again, it's down to just fatigue over the last week or so. I thought Lahaj showed some very good quality when he came on, actually.
Lahaj.
Yeah. Keep saying Lahaj Onion Baji. Just because it sounds similar. But to be fair, Lahaj did look very good. Lahaj looked very good when he came on, because a couple of times, especially when we were winning, the ball was getting cleared out and Lahaj would just control it. One touch, controls it, and gets an attack going again. So I think we've signed Lahaj on the back with the thought of being Ahmad's replacement for next season. Which I think is a good thing. It's good we're planning ahead.
We're not going to get him next season, unfortunately.
For me, the only way we'd get him next season is if if we got promoted and it was another loan deal.
And if it's, you never know, Man United could see, look, like his progression, maybe he could, we'll have one, let them have one more year.
Maybe. Right, Man United, if anyone watching this, he's absolutely rubbish. Just sell him for 5 million and be done with it, man. Just make a massive loss on your investment, it's fine. Yeah, it's a shame, really, but you just enjoy Ahmad while he's here. Because I've said the last couple of weeks that Ahmad and Roberts have got a very, very good understanding.
Oh, they have.
If one comes central, the other drifts wide.
Yeah.
If one moves forward, the other one stays a bit further back.
Brilliant coordination
it's coordination and
it's
just anticipation of each other's moves and play styles just complement each other really well.
Really good.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's a very good win. It was one that was, again, I wouldn't say needed because we do need to start winning more games at home. And fair enough, we've got another win.
Consistency's for the key now, Michael, isn't it? At the end of the season.
Definitely.
And that's going to be the key if we're finishing in the top 6. Yeah. Consistency.
Well, you know, I said even before Ross Stewart got injured at Fulham, and by the way, obviously because I haven't spoken to you before, then hopefully he's back soon enough. One more thing very quickly, because I wasn't at the Fulham game. Apparently there was a great applause for Chris Collier, Sunderland, and I think everyone echoes it when we say that rest in peace, mate. Because obviously, I didn't often agree with him always in the past, but to be fair, he seemed a sound lad on social media, and some of his alternate commentaries were absolutely hilarious.
Michael, you've just brought up and do you know what?
And they were great.
I wasn't at the game on Wednesday against Fulham, and I did interview Chris Collier quite a few times on the channel.
I've seen
down in Fulham, and there was a game.
Knew what he was talking about with football.
He was, and he always had respect. He always, and would talk for a while. It's an absolute shock. 43 years old.
I know.
Collier, he was in the Powers as well. Fit lad.
Most importantly, thought goes out to family and friends.
To his
partner, kids, family, friends.
His kids as well. It's really sad. So
and another thing
rest in peace, mate.
And another thing as well. Obviously, we had the minute silence before the game with what's going on in Turkey.
Turkey and Syria,
That's a horrible incident that's going on at the minute, and this is including former Newcastle player Christian Atsu. I think we can say rivalry goes out the window.
Of course.
Hopefully Atsu and whoever else is found safe and sound, because unfortunately more people are probably going to die from this and be found dead.
It's awful.
It's just horrendous.
It's awful, isn't it?
But hopefully that's kept down to as minimum as possible, as horrible as it is to say. So, good tribute before the game, because I was sometimes with minute silences, I'm always worried that some idiots are going to ruin it because they've had too much to drink or whatever. I understand it with kids because they don't quite understand it yet. But with grown adults, if they can help it, then don't make a noise. And to be fair, it was well behaved. So but no. So Chris, rest in peace, mate. See for him if we get in the playoffs.
I'm still in shock with that.
No,
honestly,
so am I.
Like speaking
it came out of nowhere, didn't it?
Speaking at Wigan, when we were all jumping about and we took our hats off, and
I know.
It was.
Oh yes, that was great.
But it's so sad, man. I cannot believe it, mate. Honestly.
But no, the reception he's getting proves what an individual, how regarded he was. But as for us, I think, because you asked someone else on an interview, so I'm going to ask you. You said them. Was it Dave? I think you just interviewed a minute ago. Did you think we were going to get in the playoffs? Do you think we're going to do it? I'll answer for you. For me, I said even before Stuart got injured.
I think we'll just finish
outside. For me, I said even before Stuart got injured, I thought, I still think likes of Watford, Borough. I know Norwich lost today, but Norwich, West Brom. I think there's teams that will. I do. I think. Look at small steps, and it would be great if it did, but. The people ask the question if the recruitment team did want to go up, and I have to admit there is probably some validity in that question, because if we'd have, as much as I like Speakman, I think a lot of people. Do you
think they've thought it's too soon?
Yes, I think.
Does it fit in with a plan there? Maybe 3-year plan to get back there, or probably. I wouldn't see I wouldn't see a 5 anymore.
No, I think
the championship could be hard next season. No, Michael, there's 3 teams coming down.
It could, but it's supposed to be fair. If you look at it, the 3 teams came down this year. Only one of them's really doing that well, which is Burnley. But obviously next year, I mean. Well, put it this way, if Everton, I don't think Everton will come down. I think Dyche will keep them up.
Dyche will keep them up.
Well, he should.
1 million.
I want Dyche to keep them up so we can get Ellis Sims back. but if you look at it this way, if Everton come down, financially, they're in deep trouble at the moment.
Southampton. They could do a Sunderland. Couldn't they? Big club, Everton. They're a big club.
No, massive.
You know what I mean?
They're one of the few clubs in the country I consider bigger than us, actually. But
I wouldn't see a big. Well, a lot of Everton fans. A lot of Everton fans will see that they are, but because.
Well, if you look at it this way, right? I think next year could be the one thing again. Sorry, I know the interviews with us with me are always about 10 minutes long. It's like a video essay at this point. I think with the teams.
You said 11 minutes.
Fine, 15. Let's go for 15. Why not? Right, for me. I'll try and wrap this up then. I think for me, there is truth in the fact that they probably didn't want to go up, and I think the argument I've seen quite a bit, and I agree with it, is that you can't pick and choose when to try and go up. I do believe that despite the good work that Speakman and Harvey have done, not getting another forward in was criminal.
That was silly.
That was criminal.
It was
And
silly.
So those who are criticising that's a fair criticism.
I think everybody, even everybody, I mean, you like Speakman and Harvey there, what
But
they've
we've
done,
said, yeah, that's bad though. That's
but they should have bought a striker.
And by the way, I wanted another striker before Stuart got injured, so
They were apparently talking to 4 on deadline day, but we couldn't get the deals.
Well,
just didn't materialise.
All we've got to do is just make sure. Well, Joe Gerhardt, just don't get injured for the next
I
16
know,
games. Thanks, please.
And he went in his ankle. I'm thinking,
yeah. Well, it was collision with one of our players, wasn't it?
I was thinking,
so I think we're going to see that a lot over the next few weeks with Joe Gerhardt coming off because we need to manage them quite well. But we've just got to get through the games. At the end of the day, we deserve win today. We're not far off the playoffs. Look, if we finish in the playoffs, fantastic.
If we don't, it's not the end of the world.
No, I don't think
Happy
we will,
vibes.
but we're not expected to. I think the difference is now, though, that next season the expectations raised to push for the top 6.
That's it.
And rightly so,
That's
by
it.
the way, because we can't be languishing in this league for too
That's
long.
it. That's what I'm saying. And I think it's not a case of missed opportunity this season, Michael. I'm hoping it's not the case because, like you see, the expectation now, even if they don't go up the season, the fans are going to want to challenge maybe that a little bit more next season.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe definitely try and get in that top 6, and then maybe the year after we're doing.
And by the way, rightly
that
so,
top 2.
there's going to be, there's only so long we can stay in this division without progress.
Yeah.
So, I mean, thankful. I'm still this season. I'm always thankful that we're here because we're not in the doldrum of League One. Let's not go. Let's not go there because today's time wasting reminded me of League One a lot actually. But yeah, for me, the expectation is going to be there. For me, by 2025. There you go. That's what it means. Away the lads. Honestly, right, by 2025 or 2026, we should be back in the Prem. Maybe sooner if we can.
Within 3 years, I agree with you.
I think that's a realistic game.
Including this season, so another 2.
By the way, just to clarify, when I say that, I mean build to have a really good season in the Premier League. Do what a Fulham are doing now, what a Brentford are doing now. I don't want. When we get the Prem, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there and think 17th mint. Let's just go for that. We're a much bigger club than that.
I know, but if we went back to the Premier League, would you take it to the first season, just staying up in the first year?
The first season, as long as we were progressing afterwards.
Is it their first season back?
Yes, it is. And they're in the top 6 or top 7.
There you go. So if you get things right, you can get. You know what I mean?
But sorry, by the end of the day, for now, we've got Patrick Roberts, who's a beautiful, sexy man.
Right, cheers, Michael.
Cheers, mate.
Like,
let's get this guy to drive us to Rotherham. Come on, lad.
I thought he was going to say get this guy to 5k. We need to get
I mean that as well. Get us both channels to 5k.
We need to get the 4k first.
Get this guy to 4k and then get only to 5k.
Cost a penny.
What's it absolutely free? Just company. Make that a t-shirt.
And I mean, work commitments. I haven't been consistent this season, but
love you, bro, man.
Cheers, pal. Cheers, pal. Thanks for your time, Michael.
1, 2, MC1. Yes, MC1. 20 more beer yourself in the pint of Jaffa cake. 20 more beer yourself in the pint of Jaffa cake in the place. Let's see ya.
Dave the Rave is back.
Yeah.
Dave, how are you doing?
I'm alright, Chin.
It wasn't a great performance.
Not the first half.
We stuck at it though, didn't we?
I was switched off in the first half. The second half we played better. There's Jameson Wobbin scored and that and singing that. And the last couple of he's got a kind of good game. When Wednesday we were poor on Wednesday, like we should have played
against
better.
Fulham in the cup. But Dave, you got to think about it now. No distractions now. Just the league.
Concentrating on the league. And I hope we get up this season, like and they're singing that. So we're not getting the top 2. I think.
No, top 2's no way. I mean, I look at the tables. That 5th and 6th place.
We need to keep on winning. That's the main thing. Keep on winning games and that, and keep it up and that. So I like them too. I like the French player.
Which one?
The one with he looks like Papa French. He looks like a. And so them keeping the rate, singing that. So
what was missing in the first half, Dave? Do you think?
Like poor scrapping and all, switched off in the first.
The passing was off, wasn't it? Very sloppy.
Switched off.
Do you think maybe the game on midweek against Fulham was maybe
a
little bit leggy?
We should have done the job down there at Fulham. Should have done in
we nearly did, Dave. Chris Vick, 15-year-old.
He should have played that 15 at the away. He should have played him full game.
He put him on the second half, didn't he? I missed that game. I was at work again.
So like, keep on winning the game. That's the main thing. And singing out, get the rib on Jesus of the rib, Jesus of the rib. Right, I'm going to be out the next game, the next home game.
So on to the second half, Dave.
In the second half.
What do you think in the second half?
We play better in the second half.
Further forward, Dave.
We play better in the second half, they keep on winning. That's the main thing. They keep it up.
Yeah.
When they keep on winning, that's the main thing.
We've got to keep consistency. Is going to be the key.
It's still a couple of hard games coming up yet, and
it is.
singing that. So
It is. We've got QPR on Tuesday,
and
then Bristol City.
we'll play better away than home.
Do you think that's what it is?
We play better
away?
better.
Why do you think that is, Dave?
Because we play singing more strong away now.
Stronger away? Do you think maybe it's the pressure of the crowd? Maybe at home as young lads are just...
Singing that, so we've got to play better at home and also the singing that. So
what do you think of Tony Mowbray then, Dave? I've been praising
he's having a pint of Jaffa cake tonight, and he's having a rave tonight. He's with his glow sticks. I was ever see. Oh, Tony Mowbray is having a pint of Jaffa cake in the place. MC Walker, MC Bar, DJ Walker, MC Turbo, DM More, yes sir. Simon. Right, I'll see you next home game.
Star performer. Did I see Anthony Patterson?
Jason Robbins did you? Jason Robbins. Jaffa Cakes down the match.
Patrick Roberts.
Aye,
Patrick Roberts, Dave.
Aye. Jason. Right, I'll see you next week.
Right, enjoy. You got your rave for night?
I'm going to V's and Sunderland down the town. Blackout cruise on tonight.
Oh, enjoy your rave, pal, Ollie. See you next Saturday. Alright, take care, Dave. Dave is back on SFC Fans React. Dave, I've been missing because I was poorly. Well, the Middlesbrough game, I missed the Middlesbrough game, and I missed work commitments again. It's just hindered us this season. But onto the game, Dave. Wasn't a pretty game, but we stuck at it.
Yes.
And we got there in the end.
We found a way.
Patrick Roberts, what do you make of the game, Dave?
Oh, I thought that just what you've said there. I think it was one of them games. They came here thinking they're not going to do to us what they did doing with our place. They had 5 across that back the whole time, made it hard for it to play.
Trying to kill the game,
and kill the game off. Waste time.
They come for the point, Dave. That's what
Be
they come
nasty.
for. They didn't offer anything go forward. They was basically content on keeping it tight, frustrating us, which they did the first half, frustrate us, and then, like you say.
What I would say, Sean, is you've gone back 2 or 3 years, the team we had then would not have beat them.
No, you're banging the money, Dave,
We've got a good young side that they never give in, they play to the very end.
They do.
And, fair play to us. It's nice, I tell you what, I'd rather watch us every week than them.
Aye, they're not a very good side, are they?
No, horrible.
Twice a season they've offered nothing to me, and I think we've been one of the worst side. No disrespect to any Reading fans out there, it's not very good. Like
they said that they hoped that at the start of the season that they would stay up, and that seems to be their attitude, Reading.
The fans we're seeing there.
That seems to be their attitude. We kind of get beat out every game, and they probably won't, but. We were the better side, and in the end got what was it?
What was missing, Dave, in the first half? What was it? We were a little bit sloppy with the passes. We looked a little bit off, didn't we? What was missing, though? Do you think?
I don't know. We just didn't get going. But saying that,
why did we not get going? Do you think? Do you think that midweek game took it? That was a little bit.
I hope not, because if it did, we've got another one, and then we've got another one after that.
Yeah, we've got 2 games in a row, 2 weeks in a row.
You have to shuffle the pack, won't you? You have to make changes and give everybody a go. But the one thing about it is when you bring somebody in. They're a good replacement for what we took off. The only thing that we've made a mistake with is not getting the striker in. And whether that was a mistake or because we couldn't do it or whatever.
All the people who praise, Speakman and Harvey, I've praised them a lot. But I think even all them people have said that they should have brought another, just even one striker. I think it's.
They should have, if they could have.
Well, apparently we were in talks with 4 strikers on deadline day, but the deals didn't materialise. They were too awkward to get over the line, and we couldn't do it.
Well, the good news was that we had enough points where we're going to be all right, weren't we?
Yeah.
And that's where we're at. 45 points.
Yeah.
16 games to play.
Dave, I've got to ask this question, right? And that might sound a little bit stupid, this, and I believe, but there's a lot of people seeing this. Does the board want to go up this season? Do you think they really want to go up this season?
I don't think they do. But I mean that. You're in a position whereby you're going to say, we're not going to lose games on purpose so we don't get up.
Yeah.
If we get in the playoffs, we'll play them and see what happens.
Yeah.
But ideally, we've gone ahead of ourselves.
Do you think you think you've probably settled for just mid-table sort of thing?
I think they thought that we'd get a season consolidation, get 14th to 10th, which is what we've said all along, and that would be great. And now they're thinking, hang on, we're knocking on the door here.
Dave, the Premier League comes knocking me to the revenue, the season cards, the money doubles.
You've got to do it.
It's 150 million off Sky. I think it's a no-brainer. You can't just, have that think, we're not ready for it. We're not ready for it. You've got to be ready at any
But there's one thing certain: there's nobody on that board or anything like that going to get in that changing room and say, lads, didn't win this. Just didn't win the day.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. We're going to have a go.
Yeah. Obviously, if it comes, I mean, if we get the week Tottenham May at Wembley when Trafalgar Square again, they'll go down to try and win the.
Of course they will.
But
they don't know any other way.
It's just a question for people seeing, did the board, did they really want to do enough? I mean,
I think the board thought we weren't ready, we aren't ready, and
we've overachieved maybe a
we've
little bit?
overachieved, yeah, I think we have
We've exceeded
overachieved.
expectations.
And I mean, the one thing you've got now is the people in that ground are behind that team because that team plays for them people.
Yeah, well, you want to keep bums on seats next season,
Of
Dave.
course you do.
You've got to be ambitious as owners as
Oh
well.
yeah, well,
you know,
I think they
haven't you?
probably will be. They're building. It's a project.
Yeah, the model is.
If you said to me at the start of the season that the average age of the team would be 22.4
yeah.
and we'd be up there, I'd say, get off.
You'd laugh, yeah.
I
you'd
don't
laugh.
think so.
The kids have done brilliant.
You
haven't
don't
they?
win anything with kids, do you?
It's like, who said it was
Alan Hansen.
Alan Hansen on that match of the
You
day.
know,
Right,
but
Alex
they were
Ferguson.
special kids, Man United.
aye.
And some of these kids are special as well, mate.
Beckham, Scholes, you know, there was.
That Mishu's a good little player.
He was getting a lot of kicks to his. You know, they were kicking him a lot one
he
as well.
He doesn't bother.
Yeah.
He gets up and gets on with
Would
it.
you give Paris Saint-Germain the $5 million at the end of the season? As
Possibly.
The bio clause?
Possibly.
Yeah.
But there's other fish in the sea as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you've got to look and
Yeah.
see what's around the doors. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, but like you see onto the game, and that,
sorry, mate.
That was, we've kept the clean sheet. That's the positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ballard and Bat, probably
You're good.
Two of the best centre halves you'll see in the
Steady.
Try Hume is
He's
you
doing
know, he's a
well.
steady right back. He looks
Yeah.
good. Alessi looks good.
Yes.
The whole team looks. You know, we've got strength in the team as well.
And then-
to be fair,
and then when
apart
you-
from the
when you-
striker situation.
And then when you get Jack Clark or you get Ahmad and you take them
Yeah.
off, you bring Burnett in this.
Yeah,
you know,
you've got options
that's
there.
the strength.
Yeah, and
when you can replace them.
Lahaji apparently as well. There was a lot of Premier League teams after him, and he's got potential. Awak, is it Awak with the other one who come on
Ekwa.
midweek? Ekwa. I still can't pronounce his name. I'll get it. Apologies, but the he looked good on. I missed the last 30 minutes when he come on against Fulham.
He
looked
good.
decent prospect.
He got
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
box to box.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
A bit bigger head, a bit stronger, and that's what you need.
Yeah, it's just going to be consistently now, Dave, for the end of the season. For us to finish in the top six,
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
want to get that.
Well,
but
we're seventh tonight. aren't we?
seventh, we're just outside because Millwall won. We're winning 2-0, so they just. And I think Watford. I think is Watford.
I haven't seen many of the scores. I know that. Did Wigan win?
I'm not sure. They were drawn 0-0, mate. They were drawn 0. I'm not
I'm
sure.
still looking back away, you know. I'm thinking, how far away from the bottom three are we? But we're not going to finish anymore.
No, I know. I think even the most pessimistic, negative supporter who's doom and gloom, will see that we're not going to go down. We've got too much.
16 games to go, 45 points on the board.
Tony Mowbray, I've brought him up, and I've got to see it because when he first come in, I was said it's a bad appointment. It was a negative appointment, but I've had my words. I love the bloke. Like as a person, he's a nice bloke. He's a football man. He's a Potter man, and he likes his Java cakes. And I think he's done a great job at Sunderland, hasn't he?
He's done really well with the kids as well.
Yeah.
He likes to have the young lads, and when he talks on his
his post-match thing, he's on his pre-match.
Yeah. He talks like he was a dad.
Yeah.
You know, he's a good kid and all this. You know.
Yeah.
But we do have other things, you know. Ruben Iron brings a bit there because he's trying to play the elder statesman now as his bard.
Yeah.
You know. So it's all positive.
What do we need to add if we don't go up this season, Dave? It's not the end of the world. What do we need to add next season?
We need a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
That's not in case Patterson goes. That's in case we need. If Patterson were to get injured now, we'll have a problem.
Yeah, I think Patterson's a decent keeper. I think he's decent.
So do I.
A lot of Sunderland fans are getting a bit excited. I think he's still got a lot to learn.
But I think we need another goalkeeper.
Oh, we definitely.
And I think we need
100%.
a couple of strikers.
Yeah.
Other than that,
but there's room for improvement, and you've got trust in Speakman and Harvey. I
Definitely.
think they'll get us there in the end.
Definitely.
Best moments in the game.
The goal.
And I was just coming out and we scored. I ran back in, and it was a great feeling. It's great when we score late goal and win it, Dave.
Well, and how many do we score late, Sean? We're back to that again. We score late because we go to the end.
That's it. That's a good point you made. Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Dave, come the end of the season, we were finishing 6th place.
We might.
I
think as long as we finish, we keep going like we're going, I'll be happy.
Dave, always a pleasure, pal. Love you.
Yeah.
Love you, pal. All right. Have a good night. All right. Take care, buddy. Take care, pal. Pleasure.
Yeah, Sunderland fans.
Alison is on SFC Fans React. Alison, you all right?
Sunderland fans, 85 minutes in, you start cheering. Get your act together. Cheer from the start. No passion there at all. Sorry.
And you're a Sunderland fan? Oh, showing something there. Sunderland socks.
Yeah.
Sunderland socks. So you're all a Sunderland fan, but you're not happy with the supporters.
No,
you think
not at
the
all.
atmosphere is not very good. Well, next season the away fans are being told of a good source that they're going to be in the family zone, so they're going to be in that bit there in the corner. I think that'll improve
Yeah,
the
but
atmosphere.
Sunderland fans, get behind your team. Get behind your team.
I'm a husband, I'm a Reading fan. I'm a husband. And I thought today, for 85 minutes, first half, we were the better side. Second half, it was half decent. It was, it was moderate.
You was come for the point, you think?
Happy with the point, for sure. We need to stay up.
Yeah.
But if you're pushing for promotion and you're supposed to be a passionate side, but until you scored in the 85th minute, which is only by an error, then the crowd woke up. I mean, you can't sit for 84 minutes and sing nothing.
I think the way fans being up there, I think it's definitely affected the atmosphere, and I think that's why the next season they're going to bring them down and put them there, because it's affecting the atmosphere.
It's the same thing with all football clubs. They put the away, and I get why they do it, because you don't have any influence on the game.
Well, that's it. That's what Martin O'Neill did it for.
Years ago.
Yeah, Martin O'Neill says to move them up there, but it does affect the.
Of course it does. Yeah, you know, if people are travelling, like I live in Bellingham, so I'm a local Reading fan. But guys have travelled 270 miles for today's game, and they sit in the gods and have no impact on the performance because they're so far away, so far removed. It's not fair.
Apart from the obviously that you're not happy with the supporters, the atmosphere, what do you think of the game?
It was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Do you want to know an interesting fact?
Yeah.
I was conceived in 1973 when Sunderland beat Leeds.
Yeah.
Then bish bash bosh, I was born.
Well, that's the one for you.
I was conceived when Spurs won the double in 1961, but
star performer from you before you go, best player for Sunderland.
Peter Reid.
Peter Reid.
Andy Carroll.
Thanks for your time. I'll see you, Johnny O'Malley. SFC fans reacting. I'm with Liam. So it was a bit of a painful game at times. I went all the possession, but Patty Roberts with the late goal wins the valuable 3 points.
Like I was saying to behind the camera, I was like, we switched off in the first half. We weren't there. We weren't fully ready.
What do you think was the problem in the first half?
Well, they've looked at it as the last game. They didn't want Clark to run through. They had Clark in the back pocket. So unfortunately he had to come off. Diallo was a bit slow. But the only problem is he's been switched out of his position for Roberts to come in. But also, what's his name? Try him. He's been amazing this season.
He's been class at right back, hasn't he? Yes.
Just like that mid-shoot, he's been class.
I know, since you come in, I mean, you've got a thing. Corey Evans is out for this season, I think, or he's like a thing injury. So it's they've got to stand up. These players have got to stand up and put a performance in. And
like I've said,
Mitchell's done well. Dan Neal's done.
People's like, we're not going down now with Stewart being out. We can't rely on one player to success Sunderland.
Oh no,
the whole team's got to put in.
He's a massive miss, Roscoe, but.
It's going to be a miss.
It is what it is. I mean, that injury. I mean, it might be the same when he comes back. Do you know what I mean? It's going to. You've got to get him, haven't you?
I want to say it is. We've got to get up and just play again.
Yeah.
Keep on playing. We've got that shirt on us. Keep playing for the shirts.
Yeah.
Make this success and go to the Premier League. I don't want us to success in the Prem straight away. As long as we stay up and just build and build and build.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
it's all about success.
Yeah, I mean today, the Reading game. I think they come for a point, didn't they? They didn't really come to. They didn't come to win, did they?
They were time wasting from the start. They just wanted to draw.
They just want to get a point, but they're trying to keep it just as tight as they could. But like you say, we've got the goal late on. We'll get the 3 points. We're 7th now. Can we finish in the top 6, Liam? Do you think?
Yes, we're going to the playoffs.
You think we're
going up by playoffs?
So come here. You said it now. We're going to be in the playoffs.
Mark them words.
We're going to Wembley. You think we're going to Wembley?
We're definitely going to Wembley.
Yeah,
100%.
But there's some good sides in and around the playoffs now. Like, Middlesbrough's in there.
Like they've been saying, it's the kids.
Yeah.
But I don't class them as the class.
Yeah.
When they get on that pitch, they play until that whistle's blown.
Yeah. They do the play to the end, don't they?
Like Fulham.
Yeah.
We're 2-0 down. We'll come back and we'll come back.
Yeah.
Just
time
back. They
don't know when they're beaten. Like I mean, they'll fight to the end, and that's something what the supporters love and appreciate.
Exactly.
Who players who'll do that, fight for the shirt, and fight to the end.
Don't come just to see like gold. We'll just
as long as you give 110%.
As long as they get 110%.
That's the be all and end all, isn't it?
Like for instance, like Dan Ballard, he's come up. He's been amazing at the back.
Him and Danny Batt's been phenomenal.
Danny,
two great centre halves there.
That's when I saw Luke O'Nine coming on. I was like, oh, they're going to attack the defender off here.
But they put him in midfield, didn't they?
Put him in midfield
to try and get the ball moving a bit more, and wasn't it?
Exactly.
Good. The substitutions by Tony Mowbray as well. I mean, he took off Ahmed. People were like, oh, took off Clark, but he brought in Pritchard.
That's what I mean. But Pritchard's quick through the middle. He keeps the ball and he keeps going.
Yeah.
Soon as Pritchard come on, I went, look, that's what we need. We just need players who's tired,
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Keep
Bring
them for
fresh
next
legs on.
game,
Yeah.
Bring some fresh legs
Because
on.
we've got like 2 games a week coming up for the next 2 weeks as well. So
Yeah.
you've got to rotate your players in your squad. I think that's
Exactly.
why he's took Diallo. I think Michael Bowes just touching on there. I think he's took Diallo off. Maybe he wasn't having the best of game, but also to look after him and think, well, he'd be fresh for Tuesday against
Like, we
QPR.
can't afford any more injuries.
Oh, no, we've got a massive
we
injury,
can't
yeah.
afford any more injuries, Sean.
Yeah.
We've gone through too much, but we're still gone. We're still fighting till the end of the whistle.
Yeah, but we kept a clean sheet and we got the goal in the end, and that's the main thing. We're 7th. You know, consistency
Like
is
my
going to
score
be.
prediction was 3-0.
Us is 3-0. Us is
you know
3-0.
what?
But us is
As long as it's
just long as 3
that's all I
points, that
care
was the
about.
main thing,
3
wasn't it?
points, that's
That's
all
the
we're important about.
Yeah.
Because it gets us up the table.
Yeah.
Them just wanted 1 point a day. They
Yeah.
just they didn't care.
Just quickly on Tony Mowbray, I've asked a few people about this. I mean, when he first come in, I was like, it's not a very good appointment, but I knew he was a nice bloke. He's no denying that. He's a lovely man, football man, but he's done a brilliant job, considering all the things as well.
He's done amazing.
All the things.
He's all about defensive because he used to be a defender back in the day, didn't he?
Yeah.
He knows how to work the defence. He wants to keep the defence strong,
Yeah.
so them can't get through, and we can still attack.
Yeah.
Like Danny
Gives the youngsters, he
Danny
lets them
got
go out and
up
play,
more.
isn't he?
Danny gets up more. At least he, don't get me started with him. At least he gets up that wing, and he has scored a goal. I think 2 or 3 this season.
Yeah.
He
gets
left,
up and down.
he's our left back.
He
and he's
gets up
still
and down.
doing the job.
Yeah, yeah.
Clark felt a bit sleepy today.
I was a bit off Klopp, and in the second half he done a couple of runs,
But like I said, he scored down their end.
down Fulham.
They're working on that. They
Yeah.
would just didn't. They had him in his back pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like they didn't want him to fight through straight away. They had him boxed in,
Well,
as you could tell.
The positives out of the game, though, Liam. The positives are here.
Positives is we got 3 points,
Yeah.
and that's all.
That's
we
the main.
need.
That's the main
Move
thing.
on.
We want to
Get the next
keep
game.
you on Bristol City next 2 games. Let's hope we can get 4 points.
Exactly.
At
like,
least, really.
Like everyone's saying, top 1. You're not going to beat Burnley now.
No, not Burnley and Sheffield United.
They might as well just
You're the
give
top.
them the
You're the top
title
2.
now.
Aye.
Give them
It's
the
the next
title
4
early.
places, isn't it?
They've rocketed away.
But you're staying positive.
I'm staying positive.
You
too,
think
right,
when
Tomo.
you're adamant we'll be in them playoffs?
Yeah,
come the end of May.
we're definitely going to them playoffs.
Get your hotels booked, says Liam.
Get the
See you
hotels
time, pal.
booked. We're coming to Wembley.
Down at Trafalgar Square. Cheers, pal. Hey, take care, buddy. SFC fans react on with CJ. I know you're sometimes not very happy with the performances, but today wasn't great, but we got the late goal. That's the most important thing.
It's a matter of fact of scraping it. As I don't give a shit how you play as long as you scrape it in the end.
Yeah, we deserved. I mean, we had all the possession. We weren't very ruthless well passes. We were a little bit sloppy, but we got there in the end. And Patrick Roberts done well by he scored his goal. He took it off the defender. It was a mistake, but he finished it, and it's 3 valuable points.
Of course it is.
Back to winning ways.
Yeah.
What do you make of the game in CJ?
First half, shit. We were second ball to everything in the first half.
Yeah.
But it doesn't help the fact that Redmond also time wasting in the first half.
Do you think we were a little bit leggy off the game midweek against Fulham? Do you think maybe they're
Tired.
A little bit? Do you think we're a little bit
Tired.
leggy? Yeah.
It's like
what was missing today? Do you think? I know we won the game, but what was missing? Because for me there was something missing. And I thought it was just the killer ball or the decisiveness. The sharpness wasn't there, was it?
Without Evans, we just don't look as sharp in midfield. Without Evans.
Yeah. You think he brings that
the calmness in
stability in the midfield? Yeah. Yeah, no, I think he's out for the season. Is he out for the season?
Yeah.
So Stewart, it's 2 massive losses, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? 2 big, influential players, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've lost there.
But I do say over recent games, Patrick Roberts has actually been the one who's actually been the most in form.
Yeah, yeah. And obviously Tony Mowbray took Ahmed Diallo off. I was a bit surprised. I know he wasn't great at the year. He hasn't been. A lot of people say he hasn't been great last few games. But
actually, Pritchard changed the game in the second half.
So do you think that was a good change?
Yeah.
Bringing Pritchard on.
I noticed in the second half. Did you notice Elise was actually playing a bit further forward?
Yep, I did notice. I said the guys next to us. He's playing left wing, didn't it? Like attacking left wing. It looked like at one point. I think it was for his height. I think getting balls in now. I think Tony Mowbray says get the balls in.
At one point, he was playing up front.
Aye. But CJ come to the bigger point. I think we're 7th now. I think.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anybody can confirm that, but I think we are. We're just off the playoffs. Can we hit the playoffs? Plenty of games left.
There's a point in it.
Yeah. Consistency is going to be the key now.
Yeah.
Consistency is going to be massive.
And we also need to get a better points per game ratio as well.
Yeah, we do. Have we done enough in the transfer window? Didn't get a striker. We got Joe
That
Gelder.
was the most disappointing, not getting cover for Stewart.
And the funny thing is, everybody who likes Speakman, and I think he's done a great job, and Stuart Harvey done a great recruitment job, but there's always room for criticism, and I believe that they should have brought another striker in. If something happens to Gelder, we've only got one striker on the books.
I mean, he's done good business with signing other players, but that's the only fault I do blame him for, not bringing cover in on time.
Yeah. We've got cover in all other places.
But I've got more pros for Speakman than the con.
Yeah. I haven't. I've done it. I never I'm not one for like.
You've got to question that.
I'm not one for like.
But everything else has been faultless.
Yep. Positives out the game then, CJ? Positives?
That Roberts was actually the one who kept us in the whole game the whole time.
He did.
He looked lively.
He looked lively. He looked dangerous. He looked like something could happen from him, and it did. You know what I mean? He kept him on, and fair play to Tony Mowbray as well.
Yeah.
You know, I've just been speaking to lads there. I think Tony Mowbray deserves a lot of credit because when he first come in, a lot of Sunderland fans are saying, "Oh, that's a disappointing appointment." But look,
he's getting the best out of Roberts.
I think he's done a fantastic job considering all the injuries we've had. With the lack of strikers, you know, things like that, I think he's done a really good job, Tony Mowbray.
Of course he has.
Yeah. Can he keep it going? Can he get in that 6th place for the end of the season? Plenty of games left.
If we can keep on form and keep those players fit.
Yeah, it's possible.
Because we can't afford to have any more injuries, otherwise it's going to affect our results in the longer term.
Best moment in the game, CJ?
Patrick Roberts
lifted the whole place, lifted the whole stadium.
I mean, Patrick Roberts throughout the whole match.
Yeah. And are you confident now going forward? You think we're going to have a good end of the season?
Yeah.
Finish strong?
And we're actually more better defensively this season as well. Especially Dan Ballard. Dan Ballard is probably one of our best centre-backs we've got having the whole team.
We've got him for nothing as well. Brilliant signing. Again, another example of great work from Stuart Harvey and Christian Speakman.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Him and Danny Barth are probably the best two centre-backs we have.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. If we don't go up the season, it's not the end of the world, and just keep them two, and then build more for next season. You never know.
The only downside to having the centre-backs is 09 can be a bit reckless at times.
Yeah, he's a little bit. Yeah, I know. Which he was in that game when he got sent off against Swansea, wasn't he? Yeah. Thanks for your time, CJ.
Thank you
have
very much.
Have a good night, all right? Take care, Paul.
Take care.